this beauty didn't arrive, I would have had to go back to England, or well, yeah, go back to England, maybe even Poland, because that's where my passport's from. So I would have had to been deported, which would have been very embarrassing. But that would have been an adventure of a lifetime yet again. So, you know, all these circumstances and inconveniences that come up in our lives is just another opportunity to travel. It's just another opportunity to see places that we've not seen for a while and deal with life's bullshit. So yeah, let's go on to the immigration. Okay, so I've just been to the immigration. They said that because my visa's expired, I have to go to the airport. I basically have to book my flight out the country, go and check in, get the boarding pass, and then go to the immigration at the airport and pay the fine, so they can move my stamp over. So they can move my stamp over from the old passport to the new passport, and basically pay the fine there. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to book a flight now to Singapore for 1 or 2 days and then come back. So as you can see there, there's a flight at 6:30. It's 4 p.m. now. See, the problem is my friend, where my suitcase is sleeping because he didn't get home last night till 9 a.m. because he went out with his friends. I'm trying to call him and I can't get my suitcase because his phones are turned off. But the latest one is 9 p.m. Oh, at 9 p.m. But I get there at 20 to 1. Obviously it's not ideal because I like to go to bed early, obviously. But if he answers within the next hour or two, I can probably get that 9 p.m. flight, arrive in Singapore for the first time. This is actually really nice, you know, being in Asia. I was planning on going to Japan, but obviously this visa passport situation worked out, so Singapore is obviously only around the corner, and I've heard a lot of great things, especially the airport. Like, I've watched some videos about the Singapore airport on YouTube and it is insane. Flying to Singapore, just in a taxi on the way to the airport. Don't land there till 1 a.m. so probably going to sleep on the flight, and then we're in Singapore for 2 days. Once we've sorted Singapore out, the day we land, we have to move out of the villa in Koh Samui, and we've not even found a new place to live yet. So probably going to have to book a hotel for a day or two or something before we find a new home to live. It's been a mouthful the last 2 weeks. In fact, the last few weeks have been. Every day something's been going on, and it's just been challenging and testing our patience. I'm just not getting pissed off and losing that temper. I mean, when you really think about it, anything that happens is so like this taxi could break down now, and I could get absolutely pissed off because I would probably have to miss the flight or something. But in reality, that's just shit that happens in the world, right? Or the car could break down and I could be like, okay, so no worries, I just missed a flight, get another flight. Life is whatever you want it to be. Right, we've just got through security, so the messing about is done. Let's go pay the immigration some money. Thank you. So I've just landed in Singapore. It's my first time. I've just realised that I booked a hotel, and the hotel is 1 hour away from the fucking airport. The time is 1, 2, 3, go. So we just got a notification that our BTC call, our short call that we made, as you can see here, at 82.2, stop loss 83.909. So you can see it was moving nice. So it was up 50%, over 50% on that. And I've just told the guys to close half. When the opportunity is there, we have to take it, because you don't know how long the opportunities will be there for, especially with the market, especially with the crypto market the way it is. It's very fragile right now because obviously Trump just ruined the entire meme coin market, so everything is very, very tender right now, And until there is a major macro move like tariffs, interest rates, China investing money into the US economy, or something along those lines, the crypto market will just keep tanking basically. So we've got to take advantage using shorts and longs. Have you ever seen plants inside of an airport? That Singapore is one of the cleanest countries in the world.
Yeah, you look at the road, you see. No wires like Bangkok.
I know. That's the crazy thing, isn't it?
No wires.
You don't know if you're going to go outside and be electrocuted or not.
Yeah.
So I've just arrived at my hotel room, and look what's on the TV playing, which is already on. Trump talking about Kim Jong-un and military weapons at 2 a.m. Get me to bed. Watch this shit. Hello AI. Turn off the fucking TV, please.
It seems like the TV isn't one of the controllable devices in your room.
Fuck.
But don't worry, you can control the AC, lights,
Well, that's
and other features.
fucked up, isn't it?
If you need help with those, just let me know.
You useless piece of shit. Hello AI. Turn off all the lights, please.
Certainly, the light is off.
Holy shit. Bill Gates with his Microsoft technology. On that note, good night. Now, one of the first things that you should do when you wake up, wherever you are, is to make your bed. Whether you're in a hotel and it's someone else's bed, whether it's your friend's bed, whether it's your own bed. Why? Because one, you're creating discipline straight away the moment you wake up. Two, you're already moving your body. And three, your bed looks clean and tidy. So when you're clean and tidy, it's a lot better for you as a human being, because think about it. When there's shit everywhere in your room, right, and you want to have order in your life, you want things to make sense. Oh, this camera's funny sometimes. You want order in your life, you want discipline in your life, you want things to be set a certain way, and you want to have more clarity of mind, you want to have more peace of mind, you want to feel no pressure. And also, if you're tidy and you start with making your bed first, not only are you starting your day off with completing something already, achieving something, and it costs nothing, it's barely any effort, and it takes what, 10, 20 seconds? We've got 24 hours in a day. Imagine waking up and not making your bed. I used to be that person. And then my mum would actually make my bed. And then now when I think about it, at 29 years old, that's actually quite embarrassing if I were to be this age and my mum would make my bed. See, now it looks like super duper brown. What is? This is what you call rocket fuel. This is natural pre-workout.
Hello.
Hello.
So, room service?
Yes.
Room service. May I come in?
No. I only came last night. Well, I guess you can never have too many towels or too much water. As I was saying, it almost looks like ayahuasca a little bit. Shout out to Interstellar Blends. If you know, you know. This is kind of what we always mean about paying attention to what is going on at the POI. Because, again, if we have everything that we're looking for and price comes into POI, we need to pay attention to what it's doing in the POI. Because if it's not giving us what we're looking for, it's basically going to invalidate our opportunity, right? So what you just said, Andy, there, yeah, it's crystal clear, right? Look, we came in, we obviously triggered orders, we're the reaction, we're the mitigation, and we actually had a breaker structure to the upside. So obviously think about how many people are entering and putting their stop losses right below. Bam, reaction, mitigation, breaker structure. They're not thinking, well, there's no point me putting my stop loss there because it's already broken structure to the upside. It's already mitigated. If it's going to come down. So just coming to the second floor so I can do my journaling. And look how beautiful this place is. Right, so I finally left my hotel. It's only 1:30 in the afternoon because I'm just filming so many things, doing so many things. But I'm going to a place I just got recommended by one of the staff to go to, Gardens by the Bay. It's these mad-looking trees that from like Avatar, kind of. So I'm just waiting for a taxi now. But check this out. Have you ever seen a pink Tesla before? This gives me vibes that someone who would have a pink Tesla like that probably made it in meme coins. Probably made it from crypto, because you have to be a certain kind of individual to drive a pink Tesla. Look at this. It's the magnificent bull. I think it's talking about the magnificent bull run that's about to continue. My favourite place. Do you know what's coming off right now? The shoes. See, there's something about... Oh, that's a lovely beach club. There's something about city, and then when you mix it with the beach. Look at these guys just playing a bit of volleyball. Fuck me, this sand is so hot. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I need to put my shoes back on. Holy shit. That's a nice beach club. That reminds me of Ibiza. I love going to places I've never been before because it just opens your mind. You can just be free from the shackles of just working and just be whoever you want, be whoever you are. I'm going to take my shoes off again because it's lovely. Look at the quality of the sand here. When you visit new places, you get a new perspective on life. And it allows you to see things from a completely different angle. Because when you're always trapped in the same place, you wake up, you have the same conversations with the same people, you're doing the same thing, then you can become really stale. But when you come out and explore, and you go South America, you go to America, you go to Europe, you go to Asia, you go to East Asia, like Japan, China, Australia, you go to all these different places, you gain more culture. I don't know what it's like for you, but this is what I experience. Whenever I'm in an environment where it's open space, you're not surrounded by 5G towers and Wi-Fi and buildings and just covered, you know what I mean? Obviously I can imagine it's amazing in New York because it's obviously unique with all the skyscrapers and stuff, but when you really think about connection to nature, there really isn't a lot. Obviously you've got Central Park, but come on, like, you can't beat this, do you know what I mean? This is God's gift, and it's an opportunity to just breathe and just take time out of your day, take time out of responsibilities and meetings and tasks and deadlines, just to have a look around, like, where we actually are. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here now, I've never been here before. Everywhere I look is all brand new. New perspective, new mindset, new thoughts, new ideas. Do you know what I mean? New people, new conversations. It's a breath of fresh air. looks like something out of Avatar. So we've got a really early flight tomorrow back to Samui. The flight leaves at 7 a.m, which means I've got an hour journey to the airport. I need to leave at like 4:30. I don't even want to talk about it. Hello AI, turn off all the lights please. Good night.
Certainly, the light is off.
Thank you. Right, so 48 hours in Singapore. As you know, Marina Bay Sands is one of the most luxurious places in the entire place. I've just tried to book the ticket to go to the observation deck, which is basically to go to the top of here and then see the entire city. But it's telling me that if I try and go today, it's all sold out. So what I was thinking, since I've worked in sales, since, you know, got some communication skills, got some experience, whether I'll be able to worm my way in there and then see if I can get a spot and get in. You know, one thing that I've learned along the years is if you don't ask, they're not supposed to say yes. So, let's go. Right, so we've just arrived. Thank you very much. Fucking hell. It's fucking massive. Look at this shit. This is the lobby. Right, sound. So obviously you can see all the hotel rooms up there, all along here. I don't know how many stories it has. Maybe it should have, being a tourist, should have already probably had a look. Hello. Hi. So I have a bit of a situation. All right. So I came to Singapore for 2 days so I could specifically go to the top. I tried to book yesterday, but it said that it was all sold out, so I wasn't able to come. Okay. Today I tried to do the same thing and the same thing happened, so it's a little bit concerning because I wanted to really come see it. So
This one is the latest one, right?
yeah, it's literally I've literally just got it a few days ago. So what's the price of the cheapest room in here?
500 to 700 a night.
Singapore dollars.
Singapore dollars.
Okay. It goes up to how much?
Down presidential suite.
10,000
Yeah.
per night.
Yes. Or suite and all
Sweet. What? How many floors it have?
that. Currently, right now, we have the highest will be 57.
57. Right. So I'm officially a Sands Life member. Look, I've even got my picture on it. So my guy was very helpful. He just said I have to go to Tower 3, which is the main tower, to go up to the top. And he said that there's no guarantee that I'll get in, but I should explain my situation and they might be able to do something with it. So, Carol, this is now where sales skills come in. The how to win friends and influence people skills. Everything that we've learned all these years is literally come to this moment. No pressure, no pressure. I'm sure we can handle it. Wow, check this. Hi. I don't have a ticket. I spoke to your desk at the main centre. Basically explained to him that I came here for 2 days and I tried to book yesterday and there was no space. And then I tried to book today and it was the same situation. So I basically came to the main reception and I explained to them that I was already a member and they said for me to come here because I leave tomorrow. And
What time are you leaving tomorrow, sir?
my flight is at 10 a.m.
Just one ticket for yourself?
Yeah,
Consider?
thank you.
I get them to get the tickets.
Perfect, thank you so much. This is how you fucking do it, lad. You don't ask, you don't get. See that? You just gotta fucking be honest and just tell them how it is, do you know what I'm saying? So, here we are. This is a perfect representation of when there is an opportunity and you don't take it, it goes to someone else. It's crazy this. Like I knew from the moment it said sold out, I thought, I'm going to create some urgency, just like you would do on the phone, just like you would do at someone's door. See those guys over there? those are the main guys who fuck with the markets. Thank you very much for your help. I managed to get in.
Oh, really?
Yes, yes.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.